One time I asked my teacher, "Do you punish people for things they didn't do?" The teacher said, "No, of course not." I said, "Good, because I didn't do my homework." What happened when the teacher tied all of the students' shoelaces together?
What?
They had a class trip. What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. Last night I had a dream that I ate a 30-pound marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. This summer I got a little injured and I had to have stitches in my lip. My lip was all swelled up and big. It looked like I was about to kiss someone. Do you know what my cousin wanted to call me? Smoochie! I was thinking, when people ask me how I got stitches in my lip, I wouldn't tell them how it actually happened. So here are some things I would tell them. My brother was fishing and, he swung back and the hook hooked onto my lip. And then he swung forward and it threw me into the ocean. Then I went bonkers and tried to kiss a shark. The shark bit my lip and threw me to land. Or it happened like this. I was cutting some tomatoes and I accidentally swung the knife too high and it knocked my eye out and my eye scraped my lip. You may be wondering why I still have two eyes. It's because I got my eye sewed back to my brain. One time I was minding my own business, combing my hair in the bathroom, and my dad jumped in and shouted, "Boo!" It scared me so much it made me throw the comb. The comb bounced off the mirror and landed in the kitty litter box in the bathtub. What is the skeleton's favorite instrument?
What?
The trombone. When my grandpa was little, he wasn't very smart. He had a lamp in his house that had 4 lights in it. One of the bulbs were missing. His parents told him never to stick his finger in the socket. He needed to know why. So he stuck a metal hairpin in it and got shot across the room and slammed into the wall.
Oh my God.
Another time his uncle told him never to go behind the cow and pull his tail. As I said before, he needed to know why. So, you may be thinking this will be going badly. You may be right. He went behind the cow, pulled his tail, and got kicked into a pile of cow manure.